What's up guys, welcome back to another video. On this channel I do weekly update videos going over my dividend portfolio after my weekly deposits. But instead today we're going to jump into some of my stock holdings you guys have been asking about. Real quick, I'm going to show the portfolio for maybe some new time viewers. This is a $22,000 portfolio, Financial Freedom From Dividends on M1 Finance. You can see I have 25 holdings. Everything is weighted at 4%. Broadcom, Texas Instruments, JP Morgan, Home Depot, Kimberly-Clark, SCHD, McDonald's, Air Products, Union Pacific, Altria, Pepsi, Clorox, Colgate, Coke, Procter & Gamble, SPHD, General Mills, Walgreens, Johnson & Johnson, AT&T, Merck & Co., Realty Income, Verizon, AbbVie, and Target. Alright, now let's jump over to TD Ameritrade. This is the platform that I use for my stocks and day trading. This is how I have it set up normally. I have two monitors. On my first monitor, I have the SPY and the NASDAQ on 5-minute charts. And then on my second monitor, I have all the stocks that I like to keep an eye on the 1 or 2 or 3-minute charts. Just going throughout the day so I can start to see the patterns forming on the overall markets, whether stuff is topping out or bottoming out. Down here it shows all the buys and sells and the timestamps for the QQQ NASDAQ trades. And this is all of the relevant news coming out for the SPY. And this just sits over on my second screen. I can glance over at it anytime I need to. Alright, but let's jump into what we're here for. Let's maximize this sell. Now we have a huge sell. And we'll look at the positions real quick. So you can see I have 233 shares of Amazon, down $1,900. I have 65 shares of PayPal, down $5,500, almost $5,600. And I have 57 shares of Roku, down $7,300. Guys, wait till we get in these charts. These are the worst two investments I've probably made. I think PayPal will be able to ride back out. Roku, I'm going to have to cut here soon. I should have already cut it. Anyway, we're sitting down $16,000. At one point, I was down $30,000, believe it or not, guys. We had Meta in here. Everything was falling off cliffs. We're going to jump into the charts and show you how much everything's come back. Here's Amazon's full chart. Each one of these bars is 1 week. We're going to zoom in just a little bit, though. So you can see Amazon has just been an absolute growth machine. Let's zoom out just a little bit more. 2008. Just a growth monster, absolutely killing it into the game. And then right in 2022... the last year and a half, the stock has just been absolutely pummeled. Let's see if we can zoom in and see when I've been buying. Let's go to the 1 year. Here it is, show trades. So we're going to have to go back out just a little bit farther. We will go to the weekly chart. This is all day trades. So we'll kind of pull, let's see from where it was. So I haven't sold anything since I started buying. So if we zoom in, this is back when Amazon was $3,400 a share. I bought one share. It fell a little bit. I bought one more share at $3,241. It fell some more. I bought one share at $3,177. So that's already $9,000-$10,000 in this stock. Then it went up. Went on this journey, flew all the way down, haven't sold anything, added 114 shares after the split, which must have been around $102 or so, put another 12 shares at $105, went on a run, fell all the way back down. I bought 23 more shares at $89 when everybody thought this stock was going out of business. I mean, there was nothing but red at this point. This was the biggest red candle. Let's see, 23 times 89.68. That's $2,000 I put in right at the very bottom of this thing crashing when nobody else believed. Looks like I put in even more. Oh my gosh, it went even lower. I put in 78 shares at $83. What was the low? The low was $82. And I bought it $83.88. All this negative selling, all this negative news, Amazon's going to be terrible for the next several years, and I'm buying into it. Just loading up my position at 78 shares, $83.88 equals $6,542. That's another $6,500 I put in Amazon at the very, very bottom, guys. Not knowing it was the bottom, obviously. And now look at this beautiful run we're on. So after with these split, and all these shares added up, we ended up with 233 shares at a trade price of $128. If you do the math on that, 233 times 128.86 equals $30,024 I have in this Amazon stock. Every single $1 it moves, I make $233 back. Now if we look at it on the 1-minute chart, from Friday, it went absolutely crazy. We'll call it from 116 all the way to 121. That's a $5 move. That's $1,200 or $1,300 just on Amazon that I made. And you can see this green line is my break even. This is at the 128.88. If we zoom out, you can see just how good my cost average really is, working its way down. It was up here, then it was here, then it was here, then it was here. I mean, adding all this money, this is where I was adding at $81. Look at this chart. I believe diamond hands. So now we're only 6.5% give or take back to break even. We still have 56% back to all-time highs. This thing is going to make me some money. And we're still down 36%. Amazon is still down 36% off of its all-time highs, guys. Still not a bad time to buy. I think we might have a little bit of a pullback. At worst case scenario, we could retrace back to the 80s or 90s, which I will be buying again, but I don't think so. If anything, I think we're on the way up to 150, 145. We're going to hang out and we're going to complete this pattern just like this. This is just what I think. We're going like that, folks. Mark my words. There's no reason not to. It's one of the fastest growing businesses. Even if it doesn't, we will continue to add to it. This is just my prediction. Moving on to Roku. Oh my gosh, what a terrible chart. Okay, so let me just explain why I was even in this stock. Okay, we have all Roku TVs all throughout our house. It's a great idea. All right, we believe in the company. The fundamentals were good. The price was good. So all of these are day trades. When I really started building my position was down here. It had already fallen from the height at 490. Roku was already down when I made my first buy at 16 shares at 303. It was already down 40%. When I made my first buy. Then my second buy at 277, down 45%, give or take. Then at 260, down 47%. Then at 231, down 50%. Then at 216, oh my gosh, down 56%. Then at 204 was my last buy, down basically 60%. Oh, it wasn't my last buy. Then we had one more buy. So let's go up and see how far that was from the very top. At 77.50, I put 25 more shares at 77.50. That made it down 84% from its all-time high when I made my last buy to try to bring my cost basis down. You can see where my cost basis is. Very, very far. We have double topped and fallen out of this world. I mean, just look at these numbers. We're down here in the kids pool. Okay, let's zoom in on what price action we have going down here. Okay, each one of these bars are a week. I have 57 shares at a price of 184.54. Yep, that's where that is. Let's see how far we are from it just to get back to break even, which will probably never happen. 226%. Now on the all-time chart, I actually think we can get back somewhere in here. 150 over the next year or so, and I might take my profit to get out. But this is a pretty good bottoming pattern. We're definitely not going lower. This is months and months and months and months of trying to go lower and holding up here, especially this whole second. This is basically upside down head and shoulders. You can see the head or the shoulder, head, shoulder. And if we can get this to pop up just a little bit up to this channel here, I mean, look how good that looks. Then it'll teeter around a little bit here. Not out of the realm of possibilities for sure. If this thing breaks this low, though, we might have to dump it, take one of our biggest losses ever. So I definitely have alerts set. Jump into PayPal. Oh my God, PayPal. Even worse than Roku. I honestly try not to look at these things. That's the worst thing you could say about investing. But I didn't believe they were due to be hit this hard. But evidently I was wrong because they're still falling. If we pull up the buys on Roku, let's show our trades. All right, a lot less day trading for Roku. Just mainly buying, all right? So we waited. Look at that. We waited. I mean, till crazy times. Who would have known that wouldn't be the bottom? This thing literally just came from 310 all the way down to 187. We're talking 40% fall in a matter of like a couple months after moves like this. So I'm thinking, all right, let me grab some. It's bouncing around. I'm grabbing a couple shares. And then it just bloom. And I was just about to buy here. They released earnings, dropped another like 25%. What did I do? Bought. Kept falling. What did I do? Buy. Let it go up a little bit. I'm like, geez, I knew this thing was oversold. No, it's going to keep going. Bought some more. Now we have a huge, actual, pretty good pattern here. It's touched several times back in 2018, 2019. It's now touching in 2022, 2023. Right on this white line. Boom, boom, boom. We've now broke that. So it's going terrible. Let's just say that. Best case scenario, since I've been drawing something on all the other ones, we could have a major head and shoulders kind of coming. But, I don't know. Let me see. Let me get it drawn. Best case scenario, I think we have something kind of like this. This is the first shoulder. This would kind of be an ugly head. We'd come up here, break back down and make our second shoulder, and then maybe jump back up. Guys, there's no hope. I have no idea what's going on. PayPal's earnings actually aren't that bad. Weirdly enough, PayPal actually believe in a little more than Roku, even though the charts are saying the opposite things. Honestly, I just want my money back from both of them so I can put them in something else, lesson learned. But I'm probably going to get burned. So that was a closer look into my positions. Just a quick recap, we have 233 shares of Amazon, about $30,000, 65 shares of PayPal, about $9,500, and 57 shares of Roku, worth about $10,500. So if all my positions were flat, this would be a $50,000 portfolio. Just to recap, we're down 16,000. I know some of you guys wanted to check out the positions. They're really not changing. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is Financial Freedom from Dividends, going over his stock positions. Everything but Amazon will eventually be liquidated, and that money will be moved over to my dividend portfolio. I will always be doing my weekly deposits into my dividend portfolio. And if this is your first video, every single Friday I do weekly dividend portfolio update videos going over my dividend portfolio. This video is a little something new here. We're just trying out. Hit the subscribe button, smash the like button if you haven't already. And until next time, peace.